up, everybody, and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review. A lot of big things happened on the show tonight. First, kicking it off with the Monsters Ball matches was already in progress with Abyss going against Eric Young. Very hot start to the show. Matches were going crazy. A lot of hard shots out there from chairs to pipes. Even with the thumbtacks, pretty much Eric Young doing the sunset on Abyss of him going into the attack stand. And then pretty much Eric Young hit the top rope. Abyss knocked over Eric Young and put him through a table pretty much after that. The match was really going brutal. Abyss was really proud to come pick up the win. He was about to pull out Janice from under the ring, but before he could even when he grabbed Eric Young grabbed the mask, pulled it off, and then it was Joseph Parks then, as pretty much Abyss hit the black hole slam and won the match. But he then looked in the mirror as he saw himself as Joseph Parks, wondering who he was. So a really good start to the show, I'll give it that. Pretty much going crazy and everything. Bobby Roode was in the back talking to Dixie Carter about him has been doing all his dirty work and wants a title shot. But she said you're gonna have to go against Samoa to get that shot because she already has problems with this whole Magnus and MVP thing going right now. So she said she would do something back for Bobby Roode for all of what's happening. So he wants his shot there though. Title shot. MVP making his, I don't know about debut, but he came out and spoke. He talked about, he was doing back all of his old catchphrases, balling, shot calling, everything. The MVP, yeah, pretty much MVP was doing his old stuff like he used to do again, and why he's been gone, and he's tired of watching all these owners right here ignore the talent and the fans. He's tired of that. He's tired of the poor leadership that's going around in this company, and he wants things to change now. I don't know if it was a shoot on that, but that's what's been going on lately. But yeah. Also, we pretty much talk about all the money he made when he was wrestling, and when he was gone, he made money. He put some investments in, and now he has more money to make more investments. So now, that's why he's the new investor to TNA, and he wants to make a lot of change. Till Spud came out talking about him and Dixie Carter and everything, pretty much about the Queen and stuff. But then MVP told him that he pretty much knocked him down and everything, and told him to go back in the back and tell Dixie that pretty much there is going to be a match tonight, and it's going to be Magnus versus Kurt Angle. Bully Ray was in the back with a casket, wearing black like he was the Undertaker. Cut Cooley Alliance. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he says. He talked about Ken Anderson, about he took away his family, and now he's going to take away him and his career when he puts him in that casket. And he said if anybody gets in his way tonight, he's going to put them in that casket then. Sabin was in there pretty much all night, waiting for, waiting for Velvet Sky about some big thing he had for tonight, so that was going to happen. Curry Man came to the ring. I know Curry Man was still around, but he came out, and I guess Bully Ray came out. I guess it was the wrong place, wrong time for him. Curry Man tried to charge at him. Bully Ray knocked him to the ground, pretty much big booted him, took off his shades and hoodie, and pretty much did a giant pile driver on Curry Man saying Anderson, and then he pretty much put him in the coffin there. So I guess it's going to be some type of casket match next week. So he put Curry Man in the coffin, told Anderson, your career is dead next week. It's going to be buried and stuff. So yeah. EC3 talking in the back with Dixie Carter. Pretty much, Cal wants title shot. He doesn't understand what's going on lately around here. So Cal wants a title shot in the way now. Aries came out where he got a huge popping ovation, as now since he's X Division champion again, he's going to do the same like he did before and cash in that X Division title to become the world's heavyweight champion again in TNA. He was about to go on until the Bromance came out and interrupted him, but out of nowhere Zema Ion came out from the behind with the briefcase, ready to cash in his Feaster Fire case and pretty much attack Aries, but Aries pretty much got the recovery, hit him with that giant discus elbow, throw him across the ring, and pretty much ended off with a brain buster, winning the match and retaining the title. It was a really quick match. I don't know why this happened, but pretty much, I don't know, Austin Aries pretty much killed Zema Ion right there. Sam Shaw, Christy Hemme thing, talking about what happened last week, all the pictures and the mannequin, and pretty much she said, let's just keep this co-workers, okay? And pretty much Sam Shaw didn't really look happy and everything about it went down. MVP talked with Dixie Carter about what's happening. I used a new investor. I used to be looking forward to working with her and the changes that are going to be made in this company. And she talked about why would you make the match with Magnus and Sting. But she said it's kind of fair. It's not a title match, so let it go on then, pretty much. As Kurt Angle came out there ready to fight Magnus, the match was going on. Kurt Angle was hitting the ankle lock in, so EC3 came out and beat the hell out of Angle. Pretty much then injuring that bad knee that's been set around a lot now. Pretty much beating the hell out of his knee with a chair, then leaving Kurt Angle to get taken off by a stretcher. As Samoa Joe checked him on the back, you heard in Dixie Carter message how he was coming for him. First you take out Sting, you take out AJ, you take out Kurt Angle, and now who else did you take out? I don't know, and Jeff Hardy and everything. And so he's going to get payback, and he's coming for them, and he wants that title back now. So, he's tired, pretty much Dixie's reign of terror going on around here. Also, Chris Sabin pretty much waiting on Velvet. As Velvet came, pretty much he had a ring boxed out, I guess about to ask to marry her or something, but there was nothing in it, and pretty much Sabin says, I'm done with you, you got tired of her, it's all about Velvet this, Velvet that. So how about next week, he's going to be in the ring with his wrestling gear, and he's challenging Velvet Sky to a match, to show up or prove to everybody that you're a coward. Why this happened, I don't know. Samoa Joe winning against Bobby Roode for the #1 contender spot for the title. Pretty much Joe was able to pick up the win, pretty much with the brain buster and the Coqueta clutch, win the match, defeating Bobby Roode, still retaining his #1 contender spot. Good match though. MVP and Dixie Carter came out, talked about what's happening, as she talked about what's this company and talked about Magnus was great of champion and everything, and pretty much MVP wanted to make some suggestions that he's tired, it needs to be an even playing field, talk about all this level even playing field with all the Dixie's goons and stuff, always getting upper advantage. He's trying to make this thing fair around here, and he's gonna work on it pretty much hands-on and everything. So pretty much Dixie was a little bit pissed, but MVP said there's going to be some changes. As people kept pretty much booing at Dixie and walking out, didn't really make much sense at the end, because I swear to God people walking out of that arena when I saw Dixie Carter talking was boring the hell out of fans, so it looked like it wasn't really going good from there. So yeah. Well, I don't know where this is gonna go, what's gonna happen next with this, but we'll find out and see what happens then. As for the whole MVP talking thing, I guess it was a good episode of Impact this week to understand why MVP is here in TNA and what's he gonna be doing. Because right now TNA needs all the people they can get a gas meet. And hell, you don't have Sting, you don't have Hardy, you don't have AJ Styles, hell, you don't even have Hulk Hogan. Or even Jeff Jarrett, who went to form his own wrestling company. Now, whatever Kurt Angle and knee injuries, as Samoa Joe says, I don't know who's next, but I'm glad to try to bring in more people like the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards, and Davey Richards, and also MVP in the TNA. So, we'll see what happens there and what happens next week also. So, once again, you know it's me, the HOOD. Someone close the blinds with the shutters. I wear these blue colors because they're those Impact Wrestling colors. Yes, the Impact Wrestling colors are blue. So I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Watch out for next week about the show. Anything else happens, I'm out. Peace.